the reality was, I believe you were conflicted about making bullets for the Germans.
Oh, yes.
And so what did you do there?
Thank you. I felt guilty that I was helping the German war machine, even though it helped me to survive. So I began to engage in sabotage. I made the bullets defective, but to the extent that they could also hurt the Germans. Now, by the way, the Germans were well aware of sabotage.
I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt you for a second. Were other machine operators doing the same thing?
Periodically, yes, because if someone was suspected of sabotage, there was no such thing as a hearing. You took him outside and you shot him. You killed him. You see, there were always enough people. And if they needed more people, they'd let out the word, send me another 100, send me another 1,000.
Weren't you taking a terrible risk?
Oh, of course. Of course you were. But frustration can do a lot of things. And the feeling that you are fighting is so elevating, so liberating, that you can taste it. When I made a few, sometimes as much as hundreds, when I made those, and I pictured the German soldier, his rifle is stuck and he can't fire, or the thing blows in his face. That's tremendously liberating feeling.
So you were actually engaged in real resistance.
Oh yes,
Yeah, against the Nazis.
yes.
Yeah,
No question about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
They would inspect these bullets, I assume, from time to time.
Yes, all the. That's how people got shot for sabotage. You're probably leading up to that incident where I made almost a whole box, and then the inspector reached in, and I knew for sure that's it. I'm going to get shot now, and I began visualizing what death was going to be like. And interesting that this subject just came up now. I recall at that moment hoping that it would be fast. Because sometimes people, when they got shot, they rolled, and I don't want to go into details. But anyway, so yes, it was very chancy. And in this one instant I made so many, I was sure I was going to get shot. And my luck, and I have to remind you that my mother was a very religious woman. And when I used to protest about God, she'd say, do you see? The Almighty saved your life. She could always turn that to prove, and I would say to her, Avraya die andere Millionen, the other millions, was dann gehargert geworden that were murdered. Where was God?